You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden, though I don't know what help you will find.
Spartan 7275 says that merchant has Sten's missing sword. Is that a joke, or are you talking about a side quest?
Atrast Vala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
Alright, so what am I trying to do here? Open to you, but King Endrin has died, and the Deshers, the Dwarven Lords, have been unable to choose a successor. To gain their aid, the deadlock in the Assembly must end. So let's see. Seek out Steward Bandalore. Alright. That's not exactly marked on the map, though. Alright.
Is it just me, or do all these statues look alike?
For the love of paragons, please.
Alright, I'll check this stuff out on my own time. Let's look for some big doors that lead to new places. Oh, it's a side quest. Okay. Cool, thanks. I will keep that in mind.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these Deshers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Whoa! It just got real, guys.
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. If I find that soddy fool, I'll have him in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
The Blight is coming and I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
I should get going.
Yes, you should.
Spider-Dan says, they don't sound like dwarves, LOL. Actually, like, I don't know if you're referring to the lack of a Scottish accent. If that's the case, I actually like that they don't have Scottish accents.
They all kind of talk with kind of a grovelly, kind of tough guy sound in their voices, and
I don't know, I like the vibe of how dwarves talk in this game. I was actually just, for my sister's podcast, Finding Fantasy Reads, where she features clean fiction short stories from a variety of kind of like smaller publisher or independent fantasy writers. I just finished recording a short story that's kind of like a darker sword and sorcery type that I really enjoyed. It's the same author I've recorded. It's like the two that I've enjoyed the most because they're most like my dorky D&D type sensibilities. And this one is about an elf and a dwarf who are both hunting what they find is the same creature, but for different reasons. And it's in a fantasy world where dwarves and elves absolutely hate each other. And so the approach that I took with the dwarf voice there, in part because I didn't trust myself to do a good Scottish accent, but I mean, it was definitely inspired by the way that they handled dwarves in Dragon Age. This guy looks official.
Good day, stranger. Welcome to the Proving Arena. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon if you want to watch the show.
What's a proving?
Oh, I forget you surfacers do things so differently. The provings are where the best fighters in Orzammar prove their worth and the worth of their houses. Provings can also settle matters of honor. Whoever wins receives Valos Atreidum, the ancestors' blessing. Whoever loses is deemed unworthy. All judgments in the ring are final.
And there's a proving happening today?
Prince Balin called a citywide proving this afternoon to honor King Endrin's memory. All the best fighters in Orzammar will face each other in sight of the ancestors and win honor for their champions.
Sounds like fun. I'll come back then.
Enjoy our grand city.
All right, so this not quite what I was wanting. I guess I'm looking for the commons. Is that what they said? Yeah, I guess I thought this was the commons. Let me see if there's something else on the map here. Hall of Heroes. What is this? Deep Roads. That's where I came in, up to the north, right? Oh, okay, the Chamber of the Assembly's in the Diamond Quarter. Alright, so how do I get to the Diamond Quarter? Dust Town. Diamond Quarter, okay.
We have dogs in Antigua. They run in the streets and eat garbage. It's true. They're treated as vermin mostly. Not like...
Oh, look at all these exclamation points, all these side quests I'm gonna pick up later.
I don't have a moment now. Later, when I'm not streaming.
Let me guess. This is where the rich dwarves live, yes?
Questions arise regarding Lord Balin's impending...
Alright, we're looking for a big official door to a big official-looking building.
Legion of the Dead Warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors.
Yes, very nice. Where are the Darkspawn?
Yeah, that looks about right. I do sometimes get a little put off by like city-type quests. If an RPG starts, usually like Western D&D inspired RPGs will sometimes have like sections where you're just running around a city a lot, and it's not really my thing. I usually want to just get to the dungeons as soon as possible.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
This treaty obliges Orzammar to send troops to the surface.
Ah, ancient documents indeed. These were signed in the reign of Eithnar Bimo, Paragon and King. That was 16 generations ago. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Battling the blight is more...
Let's see. Do I want to do that? Yeah, yeah.
Battling the blight is more important than politics.
No one wishes this fight over more than Balin. But while it rages, Orzammar can spare no one to combat what may or may not be a new blight.
Are you implying a Grey Warden wouldn't recognize a blight?
I believe you. But what are we to do? If Balin followed his heart and sent his men to aid you, Harrowmont would steal his throne. We would defeat the Blight and return to find our homeland devastated by an incompetent tyrant.
Then I will have to seek my aid from Harrowmont instead.
Wait. We must be cautious about whom to trust. But perhaps we could find a way. Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
Forget it! I'm not doing Balin's dirty work.
Very well. But do not expect my prince to see you as anything more than another ignorant surfacer. I will be here if you change your mind.
Okay. Decide if you will help Prince Balin's cause and inform Vartag of your intent. So, I'm wondering if I have... what kind of options I have here. Prince Balin will not give you an audience until you prove yourself trustworthy. Vartag Gavorn has asked that you show Lord Helmi and Lady Dace promissory notes as evidence of Harrowmont's cheating ways. Vartag says Dace can often be found in the taps, so basically I gotta do this or not, right? Vartag awaits your decision in the assembly chamber in the Diamond Quarter. So, I don't think there's another way to proceed. The chamber of the assembly is in the Diamond Quarter. Oh, so if I want to see the assembly, I need to get an audience with Prince Balin, right? Is that it? Or, let's see. Lord Harrowmont is one of the two men who could take the throne. To earn an audience with Harrowmont, you must speak to Dulin Forrender. You can find Dulin either in Harrowmont's estate in the Diamond Quarter or in Tapster's Tavern. Let me go see this guy.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Oh. Maybe I can just cut to the chase. I don't know.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough. The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Okay.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
You don't recognize a Grey Warden?
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
So who has the authority to aid me?
Dulin Verender, Harrowmont's man, can be found at the Harrowmont estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin's second, is often here in the assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
All right, so I've already talked to that dude. You attempted to address the assembly, but they were deaf to your concerns while the throne is up for grabs. Oh, I'm looking at completed quests right now. Hang on. So yeah, let's go speak to this Dulin dude. Oh, here he is.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Verender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
Oh, this guy sounds like my dude.
I would speak with Lord Harrowmont.
In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
Stop playing games! This treaty compels you to help!
You're asking the King of Orzammar to send armies to the surface, but Orzammar has no king and we have no army. Right now, the men who should be fighting Darkspawn are brawling in the street. If this situation is not resolved, we face civil war. If you want Lord Harrowmont's time now, you'll have to prove you have no intention of turning against him later.
How can I prove I'm not working for Balin?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
So you'd like me to enter the proving in Harrowmont's name?
It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear.
And this is to be your king. One who cannot keep his own men from running like frightened children.
Lord Harrowmont does not use threats or intimidation to motivate his men. He leads by example.
Ah, I see. So it's his example they follow as they cower from this Prince Balin.
How dare you slander Lord Harrowmont?
Why should we ally ourselves with someone too scared even to grant us an audience?
I see what you mean.
Were I you, I would seek a stronger king than this Harrowmont.
Surely you don't mean Balin.
This is what I want. I want
Balin seems strong but also cruel. I will help him.
They don't give me that option.
Zevran, you're right.
Then you and I have nothing more to say.
Man, that feels a little weird. I think every playthrough I've gone with Dulin, but now going in, gonna talk to the other dude.
I hope you're not wasting my time with more dithering. The choice I gave you was clear. If you want Balin to support you in your surface war, you'll have to help him take the throne.
What exactly did you want me to do?
Harrowmont tried using the same plot of land to buy the votes of both Lady Dace and young Lord Helmy. I have the promissory notes to prove it, but neither of them would listen to anyone they knew favored Balin. As a neutral party, you could present the evidence and convince them Lord Harrowmont plans to cheat them.
I'll find Lady Dace and Lord Helmy right now.
Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at tapsters in the Commons. Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
Very well.
All right, let's see. Okay, yeah, I don't think I've done this little quest line before, or at least this path. Koob Booba says, I've been reading some of your sister's book. It's a bit too out there for me. Yeah, I'm totally unable to be objective about her book.
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, most likely to pay respect to the right...
Partly because my own taste, I used to read fantasy a lot more, and my own tastes have really, really narrowed. I can tell that her work is really polished, just on an objective level, but I couldn't tell you if it's like gonna set the world on fire.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about.
All right, let's see.
You might want to look at these papers.
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Where is he? I'll bring these to him.
He is leading a deep roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient thaig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt.
I'll go tell him.
Thank you. He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map, in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually, no one is allowed past the front lines. Good luck.
All right, we got 30 minutes to hit the dungeon. Orzammar Commons. Chamber Assembly. I'm not sure how to get to the deep roads. Let's go around to the other side just to fill out this map. Maybe that that tavern or whatever is on the other side too, because I got someone else I gotta meet over there. Let's see. Can I not go this way? Shaper it. I don't know if that's where I want to be.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories?
These look like a bunch of side quests. This does not look like where I actually want to be, so I will come back here another time. Looks like lots of codexes, lots of little points of experience. Yeah, I don't have any kind of response. If you have any points of criticism for Corinne's book, you can get in touch with her about that.
Legion of the Dead Warriors secretly wear Prince Balin.
So that is not... That's just a dead end. So hopefully, either the tavern or access to the deep roads is going to be back this way.
Of the hour.
It might have been in the first map area.
2 years tomorrow.
Dust Town. I've been to... Oh, deep roads! Deep roads! Okay, well, let's see if this tavern is around here. Just in case I want to hit that first. Tapster's Tavern, okay. So, it's a bit of a walk. I do have to go to the other side. That's slightly lame, but oh well.
So,
was this it? No. Oh man, look at all these side. Oh, that looks like a tavern.
I should have stayed
All
in that
these
cage.
side quests I'm gonna pick up.
Is this some sort of mass suicide?
I told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
Yeah, 600 pages is a huge book. I do not know how long she's been working on that. She has been writing... She, over the years, writes multiple books and comes back to them and repolishes them, reworks them and stuff. So, like, she hasn't just been working on this book or even this series of books. She's got she's got a lot of stuff going on. So, I couldn't tell you. Let's see. Let's see here. Isn't this the guy that I need to talk to? He wasn't just a side quest. I'm not looking for introductions or a debate. Goodbye.
As you wish.
Lord Helmy. Well, but that is the guy I gotta talk to, it looks like. Crappity. Okay, let's talk.
I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you realize this is about the only fun in Orzammar?
There we go. I have news! Heromont is double-dealing you and Lady Dace.
Oh, well, I'd ask for proof, or why you care, but frankly, I'm so tired of it I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me if I turned it down. Responsibilities, you know. Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal. And they'll both have to try something else. And I thought it was going to be a nice day.
So you'll switch your vote to Balin?
Otherwise, my whole house will be humiliated. Doesn't make a difference anyway, one's as bad as the next.
Nice. All right. Don't have to search a dungeon for that. Okay, Ogren, I'm pretty sure that's a guy I can recruit. But I don't need to recruit him now, so do that another time. All right, it is Deep Roads time. We're going back the other way. Mark 5 says, when it comes to voice acting tolerance in an RPG, I really like Pillars of Eternity. It's a perfect balance for me. Yeah, I seem to remember liking the voice acting in there before I turned it off. I usually, even really solid voice acting in RPGs, I often end up turning it off just so I can cycle through things faster.
What's this? A human? Did we make these tunnels tall enough for humans? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
I'm on business for Balin. I have to find Lord Dace.
I see you have his daughter's seal, so I will not stop you. But be careful. Just because the beasts have pulled back from Orzammar doesn't mean there are any fewer in the deep roads. Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
I should go.
Best of luck.
Oh, it's just a codex thing. Okay.
Into the deep.
Let's see. Koobaboo says, I have thought about taking a writing class. I find it fascinating how an author is about to turn a description into a story and how characters are written and developed. I'm a very straightforward person when I talk, so I have no idea how to begin writing a character. Yeah, I've done some writing myself, but not in any kind of a really stringent, skilled way. and most of it has been script writing. It's been really interesting to just kind of hear from Corinne about her process and the people she gets involved to help her polish things and improve things. There's a lot that she really puts into it and subjects her writing to in order to get it into a really polished state. Andrew Rowland says, what's the best way to send you a link to my video comic? Disclaimer, it's in black and white and manga style, both that you dislike, but I'm a Christian creator too, so I need support. Thanks for the disclaimer. I will try to keep that in mind. And I am very open to, even if it's stuff that I'm not into, considering, okay, who might the audience be, and, you know. But yeah, email me, paeter@spiritblade.com. I think if you scroll down below the stream on YouTube, my email should be there somewhere, and email is the best way. Spartan7275 says he'll basically recruit himself. Oh, you're talking about, what's his dude? Okay, well that's good to know. I didn't want to miss him. Okay.
All right. End to these blasted things.
We got, what I was going to say, 20 minutes of dungeon crawling before I got to finish up here. Let's do like this.
It is done.
Ooh, Sten got like a draining hex on him or something. I don't know what you had going on there. Okay. Oh, this looks like a good spot for a fight.
Twisted creatures.
All right, let's see here. Let's get a really crazy storm going here.
Getting knocked about by my own power!
Alright. I think that did it. Look at that. Elderast can create quickenings on demand. That's awesome. Oh, I think I just recently heard, speaking of, that Henry Cavill has started training to film the Highlander franchise reboot. Which, that's interesting, because I think he's... How old is he now? He's not I don't think he's quite as old as I am, but I don't think he's a ton younger. So he's got to be at least in his mid-30s or mid to late 30s, which I would think that's a bit on the old side to start like a Highlander franchise where you're supposed to be immortal, but at the same time, I kind of like the idea of someone who was made immortal but at a slightly older age. Let's see, Zevran. Then again, I don't know that it's confirmed that he's the lead either.
It's done.
I guess I just kind of assumed. Man, despite, him not being able to go the distance with Superman that I really would have loved him to, it's been neat to see, because he's a gamer himself, and it's been neat to see, like, the kinds of projects he's been getting into, like Highlander, of course, for one, and he's got, I guess, both as an actor and a producer, cooking up a, what do you call it, Warhammer 40K. It's like series, I don't know, like it's on Amazon or something. But like, that's kind of a world I've always kind of wanted to get into, but I've never been interested in the game. All right. So I'm very interested to see what comes of that. Oh, Zevran.
Level the field. Very good.
Let's see here.
Nice.
Okay. Spider-Dan says, I had heard that too. I thought Cavill was playing the lead. I'm assuming that says Cavill. There's a stupid little heart icon in the bottom right of the chat that keeps covering up the furthest word on the right of the most recent post. Like, YouTube, what are you doing? Okay, Gabriel Stinson says, Henry Cavill will turn 41 in May. He will always be Geralt. Silly Netflix showrunners, yeah.
Some creature draws near.
Yeah, and I think it's basically confirmed that he left the show because they weren't being true to the source material.
If they will not leave us, then we must fight.
Got it.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
Excellent!
Oh, they're not going to let me loot. They demand that I fight for it first. Oh, there's some friendlies in the mix. Okay. Can I get all three going at once? Let's see.
Let me get loaded so you can get off my back.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
The beautiful destruction of it.
That is a thing of beauty.
Oh, this is...
Oh, what the crap? Not cool. All right, then. If that's how it's got to be, we rinse and repeat. We'll start with the earthquake this time.
Got it.
Oh, still waiting for those others to recharge.
Now, better than this.
Oh, there's still more baddies that way. All right, let's go check it out. Oh man, we didn't see those guys.
All right, all right.
Very good. All right, Lord Dace.
Careful. I don't think that's the last of them.
Oh, great. Okay, then I'm heading back to the exit. Are these things going to spawn some more? He said he's not the last of them. Let's see here. Andrew Rowland says, are you most active on Twitter? I am not. The only thing I really use Twitter for is as kind of like a notification feed for when content goes up, whether that's the podcast, either of the podcasts, or the Essential Issues content. I repost some of those things that went up months ago when they become relevant to those that are on the lower tier subscription service of DC Universe Infinite, so that they can be notified based on that release schedule as well. But that's really all I use it for. I really think the platform has a lot of weaknesses for communication, and so I generally do not like using Twitter for anything else. Spider Dan says Cavill is actually the executive producer on the Warhammer show, so he has creative control. That's what I thought. I thought he was some kind of a producer on that, which that's super cool. And from what I understand, he's like an old school Warhammer fan. Like that was one of his main things growing up. So that's cool. I mean, I don't have any personal attachment to Warhammer myself, but I mean, like, that's very often a good sign. Not always, but very often a good sign.
You pulled us from a tight spot, friend. You have my gratitude. I am Lord Anwar Dace. So what's a human doing out here anyway?
You should look at these papers!
I don't understand. What could... These are the terms of a deal we made with Lord Harriman, but... the charlatan. He's promised the exact same land to Helmy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I owe you twice now. My life and my house's fortune.
Perhaps you would return that favor.
Ah yes, a favor for a favor. My family is very influential with some of the surface merchants. If you attend any of their stores, you'll find them quite obliging to any friend of the Daces. I must return now. My men need healing, and I want to look into this. You wish to travel with us?
No, I'm going to explore further.
Be careful then. There are more dangerous things than deep stalkers down here.
Andrew Olin says, I tried looking for your email on your website, but you don't have a link for it. Oh, that's interesting. It's spiritblade.com. That's the website you're talking about? Or maybe you're talking about christiangeekcentral.com. Yeah, there's not on there. I could add that. I'll try to remember to do that, because that would be good to have a link there.
I knew it would be easy.
Alright, let's level up Zevran. Basically, cunning. Yeah, cunning. I can't remember which is going to be more useful. Okay, yeah, it's really he needs it in both categories, but he's maxed out, I think, on his. I think he's maxed out on his lockpicking ability. Let's see. I will put 2 more into cunning just in case. World-class thief, able to distract and mislead the poor mark. That sounds good. That sounds very good. And then, yeah, he's maxed out on lockpicking. Stealth. Okay, so that could be really useful. But what's this assassin business? Oh, and it's passive. I think I might do this one first. What is this? Combat movement. Oh, makes backstacks easier to achieve. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, good. Good, good, good. Andrew Olin says both sides don't have them, actually. Huh. Man, it should be on at least one of them, but maybe they're just tucked away too much for their own good. So I'll try to remember to look into that, Andrew. Thank you. All right, well, let's see. We don't have much time left. I think I just want to mainly...
Yes. All complete.
Ooh, might want those for my dwarf that I plan to recruit. Oh yeah, that's right, I was going to look at my inventory and see... Oh, I'm doing good. I can just pick up everything. Great. I haven't saved in a little bit, though. That seems like maybe a good idea right now. Oh! Alright. Get them, servants! Man, more of those freaking things.
Perhaps.
Oh, that's right. Hello.
Try that.
Come on, Zevran.
I knew it would be
Good.
easy.
All right. Well, I think before I go down this corridor, I'll save, and I'll just wrap up the stream right here. Let's see here. At any rate, if you have a couple seconds before you stop the stream, maybe search on YouTube for XP Comics King of Justice. Yeah, I can't do that right now, but anybody else who wants to check it out can certainly do that. XP Comics King of Justice. And XP Comics is the channel. Okay, cool. And there is my alarm. So thank you to everybody who came out for the stream tonight. And since we're at the end, that means it's time for the goodbye song. For now it's time to say goodbye. Hope you had fun as much as I. Though sad in parting now, it's something we allow. For in his love we take away the promise that we'll meet someday. All right, that's all for me. Thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Pre-show music. This is the pre-show music. Pre-show music playing strong. Pre-show music playing long. This is the pre-show music, so you can relax and have a good time while you wait for pictures to appear. Pre-show music, it's the best thing in the world. Pre-show music, tell me what rhymes with world. Pre-show music here. Everybody sing pre-show music. This is the pre-show music. Pre-show music playing strong. Pre-show music playing long. This is the pre-show music, so you can relax and have a good time while you wait for pictures to appear. Pre-show music, it's the best thing in the world. Pre-show music, tell me what rhymes with world. Pre-show music here. Hey! Okay. Everything working like it's supposed to? I sure hope so. Time to kick off this early for me live stream. I guess it's 8 a.m. my time, Arizona time, which is currently the same as Pacific time. Which is actually, it just feels like getting up on a normal work day. Usually I get up and take the boys. See, my voice is still waking up. I'm usually getting up a little after 7 to get the boys up and out to their destinations. So 8 a.m. feels a bit like a weekday. Weird for a Saturday, though. But not as obnoxiously early as that annual charity live stream that starts at 6 a.m. I'm doing that again in... well, I guess it's still a few months out, but it'll be here before I know it. Okay. But today, we're going to play some Dragon Age Origins. Let me make sure my sound is working. There we go. Okay. So it's coming into my headphones, coming over there. I'm coming in here, music coming in here. We should be all good to go. So, we're picking up where I left off in my playthrough series of Dragon Age Origins as the bitter old wizard Elderast. Now, as I am streaming this live, the last time I played this, I don't think was live. I've been doing, just in the interest of kind of like keeping the playthrough going, I've been doing a combination of playing this live and playing this offline. Just the story, or recording it, I should say, while I'm streaming, and some offline. So that, because the end goal is to get it up in, installments on the CGC Plays YouTube channel. And I figured I'd just get through it faster this way. I'm playing the side quest material mostly without recording. So this playthrough series is really focused... Oops, wrong save. I played some of this offline and it messes with what it thinks is my most recent save. Offline. Yeah, offline, like not connected to the internet. Anyway, okay, so... So if you're watching the archived version of this, then this will just pick up where you last saw me leave off, at least in terms of quest, if not location. But for the rest of us, myself included, since it's been a little while, let's refresh our memory. Previously on... I almost said Skyrim, The Rise of Elderast. I've been watching that recently as I repost those for the public. Anyway, yeah, so previously on, I don't know, Dragon Age Origins, the Wizard Elderast or whatever. Return to Vartag. You have spoken with both Lord Helmi and Lady Dace and convinced them that Harrowmont is not to be trusted. It is time to return to Vartag in the Chamber of the Assembly to see if any progress has been made. What the crap are we even talking about?
Well, I do get mixed up a little bit, so I'm not sure I remember what's going on here.
But the overall plot of Dragon Age Origins is there's this blight that started, which is this awakening of ancient evils, and it's going to make all these crazy demonic type creatures, orcs basically, run rampant, and we got to watch out because when these have happened in the past, it's been big bad news. So they got this organization called the Grey Wardens to put a stop to it. You, in this case, Elderast, is a Grey Warden. But that's considered a dead order, and nobody takes him seriously. So when he goes around, when you go around trying to get these different people groups to kind of band together, there's a blight coming. They're like, okay, Chicken Little, we're fine. How about you help us deal with our local problem here, and then we'll commit to, the sky is falling problem. And so I've been going around to each of these different groups. Now I'm in the dwarven dwelling place of Orzammar under the mountain, underground, in their deep system of caverns and stuff. And there's this question of like who should rightfully be in charge of the dwarves. And so basically you're kind of having to pick a side in all of this. I might have picked the side with somebody evil. I can't remember. Both me and Elderast have bad memories. But Elderast is really not going to care. Anyway, he just is going to do whatever's most expedient to get the job done. As I sometimes am, just to get the XP and move on. All right, so let's go talk to people and
see if we can get this business settled. Vartag, we must speak.
Lady Dace just came through the quarter on a tear. She's telling everyone who'll listen what a leech and a liar Harrowmont is. Good job. So you were serious about wanting to help us. Are you ready to meet Balin now?
I am ready. Take me to him.
I warn you, be on your best behavior and keep your weapons sheathed.
I will sheathe when I want to sheathe.
I am impressed, Warden. Not many outsiders so quickly grasp Orzammar's rather convoluted politics.
I should
I am
not.
Prince Balin. Vartag told me of your efforts against the usurper who tried to claim my father's throne.
All I care about is getting troops to face the Blight.
Then we have a common goal. We may not like each other, but the Blight is our first priority. We need absolute unity to fight against the fulcrum of true evil.
There will be time for politics when the Darkspawn are gone.
Unfortunately, while this debate rages, I have no power to send the troops you need. You've seen for yourself, the city is a slaughterhouse. Criminals run lawless. I could never hold the throne if I allowed such chaos.
Are you trying to go back on your word?
I only promised to hear your story. Now I will help when I can, but I must send what troops I have now to combat Jarvia and her so-called Carta.
Who?
They're a gang of criminals, mostly casteless, led by a repulsive slug of a woman named Jarvia. They paid off numerous guardsmen to build their power. They know Orzammar is divided now and has no time for them. It's made them bold. If I show the city I can eliminate such a threat, well, let's just say my position would be stronger.
Sorry, I went elsewhere for a moment. Is this someone I should kill? Why don't you just, point me to them, I will kill them, and then we will move forward.
Your eagerness is charming. If you can do as you say, you will have the troops you need the moment I take the throne. Unfortunately, I have little information on Jarvia. Her base of power is in Dust Town, the lowest part of the city, and my men have few sources there. Maybe the castless will talk more freely with a stranger.
I shall find her presently.
And I will wait eagerly for your return.
Very good, underlings, we go. Wait. Yes, Vartag. I remember you.
The prince appreciates your service.
As he should. It seems, despite the marker floating over your head, we have nothing more to speak of. And so onward to my greater destiny. But how do I get out of here?
I gotta look at the map. Oh, I've not been here before? Okay.
Perhaps this way. Enemies nearby.
I see enemies ahead.
I shall deal with them. Behold my power! Yes! Wait, I have a spell I'm going to do. Blast it all. How about this one? There we are. Did you see? I did that. Not about me. What's it? Severin! Severin!
I knew.
I think I have a boatload of these. Let me see. And I don't think anybody... Well, I can sell them, maybe.
It would be easy.
Ambassador Gainley. I don't know who these people are or why they were angry with me, but... Good riddance. Let's see here. That's it. Oh, where is the exit? Go down this way. Why
am I supposed to be talking to this guy? I get the feel... Wait, the prince's favorites... Oh, let's see. Prince Balin wants you to eliminate the leader of the criminal Carta Jarvia. No one knows where Jarvia's hideout is, but you should be able to find clues to her whereabouts in Dust Town. Okay, so I'm going to Dust Town. I don't know why they got a quest marker over his head like he's the next thing I'm supposed to attend to, but...
How do I leave this place?
South? This looks promising. Okay. All right.
News of the hour. Grey Wardens approve of Lord Balin's plan.
Yes, yes, your news should shout of my presence, my influence. Soon I will rule all of this place. Wait, am I... Where is Dust Town? I think I need to go this way. There we go. All these little people with their small lives.
An enemy lies
Balin
ahead.
has busted the ward.
What? How dare you? Yes! Behold my power!
Another victory.
Too slow.
Now, are you beholding it? All right. Yes. Where in this lowly place will I find the lowly jawed something? Probably hidden away somewhere. Let's try here first. No? Looks like I've been here before and remembered to loot. Well then. You have a name. Let's see if you have a purpose.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple?
No! What about a generous kick in the face, if you ask again?
You really want to take that attitude? I hear you've been looking for someone, and I might know where she is.
Tell me about the Carter, and maybe you can keep that tongue.
Don't start chewing the floor. I know you're looking for Jarvia. I used to run for her back in the day. Jarvia took over the Carter not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her.
Where could I find her?
Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there.
And where do I find one of these tokens?
Can't help you there, Salrocca. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little.
Perhaps just enough for your useless life. If you can't get me Jarvia, you don't deserve my coin.
Well, it was worth a try.
Here.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
I'm asking the questions here.
My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
She was right. Better not go up there.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh?
I have to go now.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Let's see here. You!
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
What do you know about Jarvia?
Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions.
I'm looking for the Carter's base.
Only Jarvia's men knew all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls, and poof, gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough, and you'll see. Now you want to buy something, or are we done?
We're done when I gut you for not being more helpful.
Oh my gosh.
Mother of dust.
Oh, okay, this is on. Oh my gosh. Ah, dang it. He could have been...
he might have been useful as a shopkeeper. Do I have a resurrection spell here somewhere? Blast it all.
Dang it. Didn't really think that through.
What have we here? Walking through walls, eh? Wonder if you've seen anything.
I don't know anything. Leave me alone!
We'll see. If my search is uneventful, I shall return. What about you?
Leave me alone.
I feel like I've played this... I've played this, game at least once before. I'm trying to think if I've played through it twice before. So I feel like it's around here somewhere, I just can't remember.
I don't know anything. Leave me alone!
Ah! You have a yellow name. And perhaps answers.
Well, if it isn't my new best friend.
Ah.
You make it to the tower yet?
That's right, I'm doing business with you, aren't I? Never mind.
Pleasure working with you.
Alright. Dang it, what's his quest? I'm gonna have to look up a walkthrough real quick. This quest is A Prince's Favor, the second task. Let's have a look here.
By my powers of knowledge seeking.
Dragon Age Origins, A Prince's Favor, the second task. Oh, come on, keep working. A Prince's Favor, the second task. Oh my gosh, phone. The second task. Activate. Let's see here.
There is information about this secret door. Subquests, many rooms, much loot, hard to... What? Treasure, chest of barrels, the jail room, my free-eye-killing jailer taking his key. Is the case would be to after making it how hard to cut to Jarvia, which... What the devil did... Where's the secret door? Blast it all! Let's try rarityguide.com. See, I might need to get out my reading glasses.
Let's see here. Proceed along the entering Jarvia's hideout. Let's see. Back to the chamber. Someone talking about to finish the quest. What? Oh wait, Prince's favor. Oh my gosh. Head out of the royal palace and make for Dusttown. As you approach the entrance of Dusttown, you need to find a good 6 Haramont fanatics. Nothing too big or bad, but the number could be a little troublesome. After you take them out, 3 more will appear shortly after to keep the fight going. I don't remember, did that happen? Proceed along with entering Jarvia's hideout as normal there. Is this some other kind of like a... Entering Jarvia's hideout. Oh my gosh. These walkthroughs are not exactly organized the way I want them to be. Okay, here's someone who's stuck, as I am. No, they're stuck in a different place. Okay. How about this? Dragon Age... Oh, wait. What's this? Jarvia's Carter base is under Dusttown. The doors are hidden, but Jarvia's men come and go freely. Continue searching Dusttown for her men and the means they used to enter. Alright. Listen. Am I supposed to trigger another boss fight? Or another bandit fight? I'm in Dusttown.
You are not quite as callow as I thought.
I don't want to talk to you!
Unexpected.
What is that supposed to mean?
Callow? It is a word in your tongue. It means without feathers, as a new-hatched bird.
Never mind, Sten.
Shall we move on then?
Let's go!
As you wish.
Dang it, I didn't even mean to talk to him and I couldn't back out of it.
There's nothing here. Nothing here! Useless beggar! How about you?
Spare a coin? 2 bits for the needy?
Do you know where I can find Jarvia's base?
You don't want to go in there. No one who isn't Jarvia's ever comes out alive.
Past it all. Oh, suspicious door! Zevran!
This door appears to be made of solid stone. There are no visible means of opening it. On closer inspection, there is a small slot concealed in a fold of the stone, just big enough for a finger. Well, let's look through the slot. You see nothing but blackness. Well, I guess I'm not going to do anything then. Fart!
You there!
A human? What's a human doing down?
I'm looking for Jarvia's hideout! Nothing there. What about you, beggar?
Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble. 2 silvers if you all want to go at once.
Do you know where I can find Jarvia's base?
It's everywhere. That's the problem. There's nowhere she can't see you.
You there! Speak!
That Jarvia is a dangerous one.
Yes, where is she? My patience is at an end.
Okay, so it was called, this quest, I was looking at the wrong quest, I guess, because it started a sub-quest called Entering Jarvia's Hideout, so... Armed with that knowledge, Dragon Age Origins, Entering Jarvia's Hideout. So help me, phone, why do you not keep the thing going? Entering Jarvia's Hideout. Entering Jarvia's Hideout. So help me. You better tell me how to get in there. Subquest.
Down quarter. Into the commons. Yes, sir. Try to extort the warden. Warden can pay the money refused or recognize them would be enough to make this man flee. And refusing to pay on the terror. Fire gorge permanently. This seems unnecessary. Why are you telling me about this? I want to know how to enter the hideout. Enter the Dust Town home for the same encounter as if a dwarven commoner. Prior to getting a tip from others, the home will be empty. Alright, so I need to go back into the same home after triggering a conversation. Is that it?
That's like some... That's like some old school JRPG junk. You know? Like something that's a little bit more of like a Skyrim type game. It's gonna have the stuff, like I think maybe I'm supposed to go here.
Oh, look what we have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
Something very well. Trouble! Yes. Let's see, looking for something a bit more theatrical. How about a storm of fire?
No, don't kill me! Sunny ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all!
Tell me how to find Jarvia, or you'll join them!
No! Jarvia will kill me if I tell you. I might as well die fighting.
Very well. As I was saying, before my spell was interrupted... What? How dare you! Underlings! Yes! Burn! Ha ha ha! Just take a little swig of a potion here.
Got it.
Yes. Let's all just quietly behold the awesome greatness of my power as I loot these bodies. Ah, fingerbone token. This looks promising. Very good. Onward! Yes, I think... Yes. Put the fingerbone token in the slot. Yes, yes. Ha ha!
Alright, let's do a little save here. My camera's got me just a little bit off center. That feels a little better, I guess. I don't know.
Into the depths. What have we here?
What's the password?
die scum?
Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
An enemy lies ahead.
Let's see, let's do a bit of this. And then a bit of this. Yes, my power grows. Let's see. Well. Boy, I've really been putting it all into willpower and magic, huh? Okay, so that's more mana. I don't know if I need more mana. I feel like I'm not tapping into my lyrium / mana potions very much. I think I just want more power. I'll give one more to my mana pool. What do we got here? Oh, permanent bonus to spell power. That sounds pretty great. I don't need that. I like the sound of Blood Mage more than I actually like the powers for it. Sucks life force. Yeah, no, I don't want to be a puppeteer. Is this... Oh, this is activated. Taking a small hit to health. That could be cool, but maybe later. Petrify. I don't know. That's not as glamorous as blowing stuff up, so... And then all this is going to be more healing and stuff like that. Not really my thing. Wait, what is this walking bomb? Oh. No. Not quite as immediate, like it's more damage over time, and I'm more about the immediate death and destruction. Let's do Arcane Mastery. For I am a master of the arcane. Alright. I sense more trouble ahead. Trouble for them.
Oh look, some more fun to be had. Watch out.
Underlings, come now.
I'll get on it.
Let's see what you're made of!
Hey, good. Underlings!
Now's better than later.
That's it all.
That'll teach you!
They should never have gotten that close to me. Zevran!
All complete.
I'll read this. I'll have to attend to that later. Let's see how heavy our pack is getting. A good amount of room yet.
I see enemies ahead.
Go now!
Right. I'll get on it. Got it.
Anon esam kyun! Katarabal!
I'll get on it.
Weak underlings, you should not succumb to my magic. But of course, given the extent of my powers, I am not surprised. Zevran!
It is done.
Very good, we're done here. Now, let's see, which way were we going here? South! South!
All right.
That's more like it.
I'll get on it.
Burn, fools! Ha 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 ha! Yes. Zevran!
All complete.
Zevran?
I knew it would be easy.
Very good, onward.
I see enemies ahead.
Right about here. Let's see. Let's have a bit of fun with this room. Sometimes my own power gets the better of me. Where is Jar something? I grow tired of wandering.
Watch out.
Yes, as I thought. And perhaps something similar here. Certainly looks suspicious. Zevran, do you not detect something? Well then, Zevran, you shall go first. Oh. That truly was, no trap here. Must have been, a work in progress. I don't wish to interact with you, beast. I was trying to get to this barrel. Well, for now, I'll simply move toward...
Watch out.
The enemy. Ah, yes. Very good, Zevran. Take care of it for me. Yes. Ah, yes, this will almost certainly be useful. Who are you?
Please, stranger, let me out. I see you bear no love for Jarvia. Please, help me.
I shall help you, and then you shall be my slave. Zevran!
All complete.
Please, stranger.
Open the... Oh.
Let me out. I see you bear no love for Jarvia.
Open
Please,
this door!
help me.
All right. Walk over here, everyone. Yes. Now get behind me so there's no confusion. And we shall activate the cell door. There we are.
Thank you. We've been down here. It's been so long.
Yes, and now...
My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day.
Well, he was weak.
Stupid bet.
Wait, now. You are mine. Come here, slave! Where are you going? What magic is this? Blast it all. Once again, the gods conspire against me. They shall pay for their many offenses. See what we have here. Oh! What? How dare you let them touch me, underlings! There, you join them in their frozen fate. Unacceptable! suspect we shall need to visit a market before too long. Yes. We are getting rather weighed down.
I see enemies ahead.
Watch out, trap.
Now it's better than later. You're in a little over your head.
Excellent.
All right. I'll get on it.
A number of traps here. Zevran,
go on then.
Clear the room. Sten, get out of the way! Blast it all! We have to put something down. Let's see. Yes, these bolts and arrows. Fairly certain we can do without. Here we are. That should help for a little while. Jammer's common box. Curious. What? What? I am injured? This is unacceptable! How do I, make use of it? Probably need to use the radial menu. Let's see here. No, that wasn't it. Here. There we go.
Now, better than later.
And let's do that again. Yes, much better. How fare the rest of you? Must ensure you're in working order. Very well, I believe we were headed this way. We'd better be getting close to Jarvia. Let's see, what is this? Oh, that's like a... Oh yeah, that's if I need mana. I don't need mana right now. Oh, that would be good for bosses, maybe. What? You interrupted my spell?
Can I get you a ladder to get off my back?
What's wrong with you, dog? Peaks common box. What? Injured again?
Isn't there something better we could be doing? Killing things, perhaps? Isn't there something better we could be doing? Killing things, perhaps?
Fancy base. Right. Blah! Yeah. I suppose I don't need all these daggers. Now, where were we going? No, this way.
Hello, Pal Family Farm. Says, I forgot to say good morning. Nothing like magic and bloodshed while I eat my oatmeal. Well, thanks for coming out and saying hi. Man, I've never been able to get into oatmeal myself. Maybe I just need the right kind of sweetener. So I guess I'll just stick to bloodshed for breakfast.
Let's see here.
Now,
burn! Haven't dabbled in much crafting. Perhaps I should reconsider, given the abundance of life stones.
Hey, Christian RPG gamers. Thanks for coming out and saying hi.
This might be useful. What the devil is this?
That thing is breathing. Seriously, I do not remember this creature from previous playthroughs. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Whoa, okay. Well, I guess we'll just leave it be for now.
say, what? I think I might have taken a wrong turn at some point. This is not where I want to be. Oh, yet another of these strange creatures. Inventory full!
Alright, I guess I'll get rid of those.
I hate to get rid of so many possessions that could be converted into coin. Another of these.
I can't do that.
What? Why not? That's it all. Let's see where we go. South and then east.
David McHale, aka Blue Splash, says, good morning. I was playing Kingdoms of Amalur. This game reminds me of that. Yeah, that is... Man, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, or Re-Reckoning, as it is on modern consoles, that is, I think, still in my mind the game to beat in terms of, like, playing as a mage, playing as a full-on mage class. I think the variety of spells, I mean, they're pretty much combat-oriented. But, like, just what it feels like to play mage there, man, really like that a lot.
Well, let me think about my life for a moment. In case I say something I regret here.
Powell Family Farm says, I play on PC. Interesting to see the differences between the console and PC interfaces. Radio menus instead of hotbar for one. The map looks a little different also. Yeah, one thing that I envy about the PC version is it looks like the camera can be zoomed out a whole lot more. Which, you know, if you want a traditional Baldur's Gate feel to it, which this game is very much inspired by, same developers, then you can kind of get that. And I think it would age better if you could zoom it out and, you know, not be so zoomed in like we are. Although I do appreciate the 60 FPS boost on the Series X, which you might also have it on Xbox One.
So Balin finally realized his throne means nothing if he can't hold it, yet he still doesn't bother to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen.
Let's see, shut up and die.
An excellent idea. Boys, why don't we help him take his own advice?
Something is coming.
Now, let's see here. Let's have a bit of fun, shall we?
For more chat about geek entertainment, answers to your questions, and news from the wider world of Christian geekery, get the Christian Geek Central podcast today on iTunes and other podcast services.